And we are here in Melo's court. It's a case between Marwa and Michele Ponte, which hasn't been settled. Michele Ponte and Marwa have been having some brows or some problems. Michele Ponte did a work for Marwa until now. No one has heard if Marwa has paid him or not. They had an agreement, and the agreement was verbal. But till now, the money has not been paid. And this is what we are going to look at and give judgment. In this judgment, we are going to look at two things. So why is it that you had an agreement with someone and this person has fulfilled his part of the agreement, but you, after saying that he did his work perfectly, you don't want to pay him the money? Marwa, it doesn't matter. Michele Ponte has finished his job. He has finished his work. You have to pay the money because the first agreement stands. No matter what agreement is agreement, the person has done his work and you have to pay him. So wherever Chris is, Chris, please advise him to pay Michele Ponte, whether Michele Ponte wants the money or not. This is my judgment. I'm giving Marwa benefit of the doubt. I'm giving him 1 month to pay that $500 to Michele Ponte. If to his account or he'll give it to someone to give it to him, I don't care. Court rise. Sin Chow, your boy Melody. Welcome back to my YouTube channel. If you are new here, kindly consider subscribing, hit that notification bell so you become part of the Strive family. If you're already a subscriber, I salute you. I really appreciate the kind of love and support you guys are giving me. And we are here in Melo's court. And in Melo's court today, we are bringing it from the village live over here. You know, it's a case between Marwa and Michele Ponte, which hasn't been settled. It hasn't been settled. And now, this is it. Before I bring the case or I analyze the case and give a judgment, I want to give the rule of this court. In this court, I am the sole person who can give judgment, who can give rulings. If you also want to give a judgment, you leave it in the comment section. That is where it ends. But I'm the sole person who can judge who is wrong and who is right. On here, rule number 2, we don't pamper anybody. If you are wrong, you are wrong. If you are right, you are right. No favoritism. We tell you straight in the face that you are wrong. And that is how it is. Now let's look at the case. So this is the case. Michele Ponte and Marwa have been having some brows or some problems, which doesn't relate to the case because Michele Ponte brought out some secrets about Marwa's family and those kind of things, which some people are saying it isn't necessary. But this is the case. Michele Ponte did a work for Marwa until now. No one has heard if Marwa has paid him or not. During that work, they had an agreement, and the agreement was verbal. You understand? The agreement was verbal. So, Marwa told Michele Ponte that he will pay him $500 after he has finished recording videos, about, I think, 10 videos or so, and it's extended to 15. For him, he will pay him $500. That was the agreement. But a misunderstanding came between them, which doesn't relate to even that $500. But till now, the money has not been paid. And this is what we are going to look at and give judgment. Courts right now. In this judgment, we are going to look at two things, two major things, and add additional thing to it. Now, let's look at point number 1. Look, if you are going to do something with another person and you have an agreement, whether verbal or written agreement, it's an agreement. And you have to make sure that you fulfill your part of the agreement, which Michele Ponte did his work. He completed the work. According to Marwa, yes, he agrees that Michele Ponte did his work, and he did it so well, according to him. According to him. Now, so why is it that you had an agreement with someone and this person has fulfilled his part of the agreement, but you, after, saying that he did his work perfectly, you don't want to pay him the money. Why? Why? Why are you doing that? Now, point number 2. Marwa is saying that he decided to change the videos because they were long and he wants the video short. And Michele Ponte said he doesn't want to do the work again. He can't change it. He can't make it short. That is when Chris came to the village to say that they have to make them short. So Marwa is saying that he is not even going to use those videos again because he wants them short. And even if he uses them, Michele Ponte will one day come and say that that is his work and he will take credit for that. You know, Marwa, it doesn't matter. Michele Ponte has finished his job. He has finished his work. No matter whether you will use the video or you wouldn't use the video, that is the back case. That is the back case. You have to pay the money because the first agreement stands. The first agreement stands. Now, there are a whole lot of people on the internet who are saying that you need to pay that money because you made an agreement and you have confirmed that he also did the work perfectly. So you have to pay him. You have to pay him. People are saying that until you pay that money to him, they will not believe that you are an honest person or you are trustworthy. So this is what some people are saying. Now, this is what I'm going to say. I have a judgment over here. No matter what, agreement is agreement. The person has done his work and you have to pay him. Now, I want to tell Chris, wherever Chris is, Chris, you are the one who made Marwa change the format of the video. So please advise him. I'm sure you also know the law. You know what is right and what is wrong. So please advise Marwa. Tell Marwa to pay Michele Ponte. Whether Michele Ponte wants the money or not, he has done his work. Tell him to pay the money. Tell him to pay the money. Now, this is my judgment. I'm giving Marwa benefit of the doubt. I'm giving him 1 month to pay that $500 to Michele Ponte. If to his account or he will give it to someone to give it to him, I don't care. I'm giving him 1 month to pay that money. That's the benefit of the doubt. And after 1 month, if he doesn't pay the money, I'll come back to the court and give a ruling again. And that time, I'll give him 5 years in prison. So now I'm ordering Marwa to go back and pay the money within 1 month. But after 1 month, if he doesn't pay, I will send him to 5 years in prison so that he go and do hard labor. This is my ruling. Court, rise.
No more. If you don't make money, friends go dog you. Nobody said go love you. You first step up your hustle, cause one day you gonna make it. If you don't make money, friends go dog you. Nobody said go love you. You first step up your hustle, cause one day you gotta love